Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs Basil Williams, during his remarks at the opening of the National Risk Assessment Workshop by the World Bank on Wednesday at the Marriott Hotel, stated that the findings from the first National Risk Assessment (NRA) in 2017 evaluated the findings and institutional systems in place during 2012 to 2016. The Attorney General stated that the findings of the first NRA showed that Guyana had a lot of work to be done, noting that the overall money laundering risk for the country was rated as high. The terrorist financing risk was rated as medium, while the national vulnerability to money laundering was rated as medium-high.
Illicit drug trafficking, gold smuggling, corruption, and organized crime were rampant in Guyana. However, since coming into office, this government has taken a stand against corruption, and His Excellency President Granger gave a high-level commitment to the Financial Action Task Force to ensure that Guyana complies with its obligations. Guyana has made significant progress in addressing the strategic AML/CFT deficiencies that were identified by the FATF.
Williams stated that the government's stance on the issues were reflected since Guyana was able to come off the Financial Action Task Force list of non-compliant countries and successfully exited the third round of mutual evaluations. According to the Attorney General, several amendments were made to the Anti-Money Laundering and Countering the Financing of Terrorism Act and other acts. He added that 5 acts were passed. Moreover, the country's institutional frameworks were also enhanced through the establishment of the State Assets Recovery Agency, while existing institutions were strengthened.
There has also been financial investigation and countering the financing of terrorism training. Through the assistance of donor partners such as the European Union and the World Bank, as well as the CFATF and the Commonwealth Secretariat, the success of our efforts was recently recognized when Transparency International in its 2019 report noted that Guyana has significantly improved in its corruption perception index, reaching its highest score in history.
Minister Williams added that the second National Risk Assessment Workshop is timely for Guyana since the country is now an oil-producing nation. He posited that there will be an increase in business and investment and the economy will continue to grow. This, he stated, has the potential for a breeding ground for criminals. He cited that this new NRA will explore money laundering, terrorist financing risks associated with proliferation financing, illegal wildlife trade, virtual assets, and the oil and gas sector.
I wish to remind all of us that money laundering, terrorist financing, and proliferation financing have a corrosive effect on the stability and prosperity of any country. Therefore, let us not take this exercise for granted. Strengthening our AML/CFT-PF regime will reduce corruption, strengthen our economy, maintain the integrity of our financial institutions, and create a favorable environment for investors.
I'm Mel Griffith for the HGP Nightly News.